Welcome to the Knox County Board of Commissioners, August 11th, 2026, regular session. This morning we have our IT department here to give us the update, and I'll let you introduce yourself, gentlemen, and the floor is yours.
Thank you. I'm Trevor. I'm the CIO for Knox County. Reporting on July. In July, the IT department responded to 324 support tickets. 68% of those were Knox County tickets, and 32% of those were from the city of Mount Vernon, and the remainder of those were for 911, Village of Gambier, Village of Fredericktown, the smaller accounts.
I think it's important that the people who are listening know how many people you take care of.
Well, the remainder of that ticket count was, Village of Fredericktown, Knox Public Health. We just have all the little.
But I'm saying you take care of Fredericktown,
Oh,
Mount
yes.
Vernon, Knox Health, the Sheriff's Department. Who am I missing? Gambier.
Yeah.
So
Fredericktown EMS and
And the
Fredericktown PD Village.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's important that they know how many people you are taking care of.
Yeah, and I know the reason why we help out with Gambier and the Fredericktown EMS, they're too small to, be able to put a big IT unit together. And that's where the commissioners were able to help them out and the coordination of Jason.
And they save a lot of money versus using like a managed service provider. They just get, more personalized service using us, I think.
We only charge them, we don't have a flat fee, so we just charge them for when
Per
they need
occurrence.
something per hour. That's
Yeah,
basically
per
it. So
occurrence.
they're not paying that, like Trevor said, they're not a managed contract where you're paying $500 a month.
So you're the troubleshooter. When they have an issue, they call you.
They call us, yep, and then we dispatch whoever's appropriate for the job.
Yeah. Can most of that be done with remote, or you usually have to go on site?
90% of it's correctable remote. Sometimes when it's requires hands-on for hardware,
Right.
we dispatch on site.
Yeah, maybe
The
we'll
lights
still
are
have
great.
electric. We'll see if our
Hopefully not
generators
dispatch
actually
out.
work.
Right.
Yeah.
We're moving right along with our firewall projects, kind of getting towards the end of that. We did the bigger ones first, like the service center, but now we're moving to the smaller ones. We had an incident just this morning with Knox County Transit. Their firewall is on the list for replacement, but been behaving okay until last night when there was a power outage and it died. So fortunately we had the spare already almost set up and ready to go. So Jared dashed out this morning, and that's what he's working on this morning, a new firewall project. Ones that are still outstanding are Soil and Water Department, the dog shelter, and the Sheriff's Office. They're all still getting new firewalls. They'll probably be completed this month. Still on the firewall subject, we also renewed the firewall license for the police department, which allows us to eliminate an old deprecated VPN system that was being used for their mobile data terminals in the cruisers. So we're going to be upgrading the way that the MDTs, those data terminals, communicate with the 911 servers here.
And so you say police department, you mean Mount Vernon?
Mount Vernon Police Department, correct. We've started a project where we're migrating from a product that's called VMware to Hyper-V. VMware is a product that we use to run all of the servers on. It's called a hypervisor. Well, VMware has recently jacked up their rates significantly, so we've decided that we'll be moving away from VMware to a product that's called Hyper-V. With the way that our licensing structure works, we'll be able to save, at least for this site, it'll be a savings of approximately $25,000 per year.
That's a software, or is that
Software.
hard? Okay.
Correct. So it's the software that we use to run the servers. So we're moving away from VMware to Hyper-V, and the first site that we're using that strategy on is for 911. So we've begun that migration process. Last month I mentioned planning stages for the city of Mount Vernon's law director. they're getting a new storage server. Previously, they had decades of case files and data stored on a server in the primary city stack. Well, now they're getting their own server, so they'll be able to,
Will they have to scrub those with the new laws and stuff, social security number, driver license numbers, when they move those into a permanent folder? Cause I
I'm not
know a
sure
lot
what
of
the
those
retention
old
laws
files
are.
still have a social security number or a driver's license on
Yeah.
them and.
well, these are legal case files, so maybe they have a different policy for that.
Policy.
But they have to retain things for a very long time.
Yeah, long
so
periods, yeah.
we built a large storage appliance for them to move all that on to.
Okay.
They're running out of room, so.
Already.
Mhm. Sure everyone's aware of the next generation 911 cutover. That was completed on August 30th. Lots of phone calls and teleconferences and cable changes, but we were really satisfied to have that project completed.
So you said August 30th.
Yes, so that was the cutover day. And
So that's last year?
I'm
August?
sorry, July.
Okay.
I had a little typo in there. Let's see here. Public health. So we're supporting Knox Public Health right now. While their IT staff was on vacation, so we're supporting their agency for all their IT needs currently. Hasn't been too much of an increased workload. Just keeping an eye on their servers, responding to any tickets that come in. It's been nice to work with that agency. And then we're also building new infrastructure for the sheriff's office. They're starting a new, it's like Internet Crimes Against Children division. So the IT department's building a separate, like a sequestered network that's split off from the rest of the computer network. So none of that data will be integrated with the rest of the
Say that
workloads.
again, what's it called, internet what?
Internet Crimes Against Children. So we have to build basically a secured network that nobody else can access for that building. Later in the year, kind of get into renewal season. The city of Mount Vernon is their email provider's up for renewal, so we're considering whether a move to Microsoft 365 would be financially sound for them. So we're doing some demos and just considering what will be the best price for them.
Right.
And have you guys been down to the Knox Transit Center, gauging as to what you need to do there before they're up and running?
Yeah, I've worked with several vendors to describe the requirements that we'll need for the IT infrastructure as well as for the radios and other digital communications that'll be in the building.
And Trevor and I think went down, he's marked the plans all up, and that's what Modern's using to do all the drops and.
Yeah, I've specified where each data port will be at for each desk, and we've kind of got an idea of where each person's gonna sit, so it's already spoken for and pre-planned ahead of time.
And you'll be ready when they're ready down there?
We will be.
Okay, great.
Yeah, cause we're having, Aaron will run all the lines, and then they'll go in
We'll
and
do the
connect
final, like the
everything.
finish work
Plug.
essentially.
Yeah,
Plug and play.
good.
Put the plates on.
The bigger issue,
Light up.
just getting all the computers and everything from there down, but they don't have a lot of administrative staff at transit, so there's not a lot of computers out there really. What is it, maybe 10?
There's about a dozen, yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Really about all
what
I
you guys
have.
do for us, yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Trevor.
All right, thank
Keep
you.
up the good work.
Appreciate it, will do.
Jason, I'll flip this to you.
Alright, just got a few items today. We have looks like a scrap tire certification and consent form for the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency. And this must be for solid waste decontaminant.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, and that will just require, I'll pass everything down at once, that just requires one signature. Approve a utility permit for Sunrise Telecom, Apple Valley Drive, Howard Township.
So that's kind of a new one, right?
Yeah.
Sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How many utility companies are working down in there, do we know? I mean, it seems like Apple Valley has
Yeah, Mercury.
a dozen.
Well, Mercury's the one running all the fiber, has been, but then you have all the utilities that are already there. They have to have people go in there and do
Change it.
line, well, just to go in and find the line. They have like, it's kind of like the oops each vendor has. So there's, AEP and Time Warner, or well, not Time Warner, but Spectrum and
Right.
gas companies. There's a bunch down there.
I'll second the motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And then we have a request for proposal from the Department of Job and Family Services, and this is for legal services for 2026, 2027.
Make a motion to approve.
Second, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And then I believe, if I find it here, here we go. We just have to enter into the record, the county treasurer provided Mallory with the depository and investment income report. And this was for the month of July, and it was $111,822.46. So that entered in the record, and then you just have bills. There's a handful of minutes she's got ready for you. I've got nothing else for you today, Commissioners.
Commissioner, you have anything?
No, we do have a land bank meeting this afternoon. There'll be some items we'll take care of there. And just, everyone needs to stay out of the lightning.
I will look for a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Stand adjourned.